everyone, welcome to another yoga and mindfulness lesson with the Eco Explorers Club, brought to you by SSE Airtricity, proud sustainability partner to Dublin Zoo. I'm Caragh, and with me today I have
Pia, Evie
and
Toby.
And today we are going off on a yoga picnic, and along the way we will talk about some of the easy ways that we can help to protect our planet. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're going to start off by getting our food together for our picnic. So everybody come on up and stand on your feet. So we're going to start off with the feet together if you can balance like that. Okay? You can bring your hands together in our prayer position. Why not start off with a nice deep breath in? Breathe in, feel that breath in your belly. Breathe out and let your hands come on down by your sides. We're going to turn ourselves into bananas. So we're going to breathe in, take the arms wide and bring them up overhead. And join your fingers, point your index fingers, your Peter pointers up to the sky. Now breathe out and get relaxed through your feet so you're not going to topple over. Big breath in, rise up tall and lean over to one side. Make yourself into a banana shape. Very good. Back to the center, big breath in. Breathe out and take it the other way. And you can even do what Theo is doing here, crossing one foot over the other for an even deeper stretch. Come on back to the middle. Breathe out and let those hands come down. Let's come and sit down on our mats near the front, and we're going to pretend to be an apple, a rolling apple. So the first thing to do is bend your knees, hold the back of your knees. You're going to keep your head tucked in. Before you roll, is it safe? Is there anything behind you you're going to roll into? Make sure you got a clear path. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roll. Roll it back up. Good. Let's do it 2 more times. Roll it back, breathe out. Breathe in, you roll up. Are you breathing? 1 more. Breathe out. Breathe in and up we come. Now the fun bit, we're going to make some popcorn. So we're going to come onto our hunkers. We're going to squat down. Do you know what your hunkers are? That's it. That's right. So you're curled up like a little kernel of popcorn cooking in the pot. It's getting hotter and hotter. 3, 2, 1, pop. Pop. Let's cook some more. 3, 2, 1, pop. High as you can. I really want to see some popping now. This time, you ready? Last one. 3, 2, 1, pop. Great. Okay, very good popping. Okay, we're going to come on up to standing because we need to bring a drink. We're going to fill our reusable water bottles with some water. Okay, we're going to be the water now. I'm nearly out of breath out of being a popcorn. We're going to be the water with the feet apart. You're going to flow down. You're going to fold forwards. Imagine you've got water dripping off your arms here, dripping off your head. Good, stay there, relax. Go on down, more water. It's a huge big bottle I'm trying to fill. Do you know that more than 1 billion people in the world don't have water coming out of their tap in the kitchen that they could drink? Let's breathe in and roll it on up. Aren't we just so lucky that we can turn on a tap and like magic, there's clean drinking water. So we should be prepared when we go on something like our picnic and bring our water with us, shouldn't we? Because we're so lucky to have it. Just fill a bottle. Okay, what else are we going to need here? We've got our water. Oh, I know. Come on, sit down. And we're going to pack some pretzels. We love pretzels. Pretzels real twisty. So we're going to give ourselves a big twist here. So first of all, we're going to take our legs straight out ahead of us. Straighten out your legs. Now your right leg, you're going to bend it. Have a look at those hands and see if it helps you. L for left, other one is right. Right knee up, put your foot over your leg. Toby, that's your left. Good. So this is your right. Right knee up, right knee up. Now your left arm, got your left, wraps around that leg and you hug your leg in. Yeah, you got it, guys. Your left arm around your leg. Other hand, must be your right, goes on the floor. Okay, this pretzel could twist a little bit more. Lean over to your left and bring that leg, twist that leg around to the outside of your hip. Yeah, you've got it, guys. So don't do it if it hurts. That's great advice, Theo. You can just sit with your legs crossed, crisscross applesauce, and lift up your happy back and twist around. Good. Untwist your pretzel and let's make another one in the opposite direction. So all kinds of options. Legs out straight, bend your left knee up, bring your foot over, hug your leg in. You could just do it like that even. So right arm around your leg, left hand, left behind. So swap your arms around there. Keep your leg as it is. Yeah, there we go. Or you can do like the boys are doing and fold that leg back if you want to be a real twisty pretzel. Very good. Happy back. Now show us your happy back, Toby. Big breath in. So a happy back is a big tall back. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And then that happy back is able to twist a little more. Bring it back to the middle. Let's pack a sandwich. So legs out ahead of us. And our legs are going to magically turn into a big piece of bread. We're going to put on our sandwich whatever we want. I'm going to put on a little bit of butter, maybe a little slice of cheese, maybe a bit of lettuce and tomato. What's Toby going to pack? What are you putting on that sandwich there, Toby?
Ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato and coriander.
Ooh, ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato and coriander. How delicious. Evie, what are you packing?
I'm going to put on some butter.
Butter.
And tomatoes, cheese and some ham.
Lovely. Tomatoes, cheese and some ham. I'm nearly afraid to ask. What is Theo putting in his sandwich? Go ahead. Nettles and salt. Tasty. Tasty. Be careful when you close that sandwich, Theo. So we're going to take... It really isn't going to be nice. Thankfully, it's only a pretend sandwich. So we're going to take it. Do not pack a real sandwich with nettles and salt. Let's take a big breath in and lift our arms up. We got to close this sandwich. Okay, ready? Be really messy if we don't put some bread on top. Fold it down. Ooh, squish it in there. Make it squishy like a sandwich that spent 3 months at the bottom of your school bag. Squished. Take a big breath in. And breathe out, squish down. Ooh, doesn't that feel so good? I think it does. And then we breathe in and we come up. Okay, the sandwich is ready. We've made our food. It's time to pack the bag. So we're going to sit like this with our feet apart. Now guys, we may need to come a little bit forwards and a little bit back to give ourselves space. So you maybe move back a tiny bit, Theo, do you want to? Toby, have you enough space? Do you want to move back a little bit? Okay, so imagine that in front of you here, you've got your picnic bag. And start packing things in. So I'm taking a picnic blanket and putting it in. Maybe a ball. You might want to have a little play. Maybe a book.
I'm taking my teddy.
You're taking your teddy. Pack them in. Better put in all that food. All that food. And then from up high, reach up and get some lunch boxes to put in. Because do you know what? We'll put the food in the lunch boxes. And let's get one extra one. So we can put our rubbish in it at the end and bring it home. Because you know the way in the zoo, they have all the bins. The normal bin, the recycling bin, the compost bin. But where we're going on our picnic, there might be no bins. So you have to think ahead. Bring something you can put your rubbish in. Okay, anything else you want to put in? No. Nothing else? Close it up. Close it up. Can you close it up? Tricky. There we go. Very good. Come on back up, guys. It's time to go. We're not going to go in the car. It's better for the planet if we walk, cycle or scoot. And today we're going to go on our magic bikes. So we're going to turn upside down. These bikes aren't just your regular bike. Lie down, put those legs up in the air. That's it. And start to pedal. It's an upside down bike. And it starts taking off up into the sky. Pedaling forwards higher and higher. Oh, Evie, nice work. Evie's gone right up. She's got her hands on her back like a shoulder stand. If you can do that, go for it. Bring your hands right up there. Okay? Good. Now reverse it, guys, because we're going to start bringing it down to land. That means pedal backwards. Are you okay to pedal backwards? There we go. We love going on our bikes in the real world, don't we? Even though they don't fly. Okay, ready? Come down. Come down and put your feet on the floor. Park your bike. Stay there. Because now we're going up over a bridge. We're going to turn ourselves into a bridge. Hands by your side. Press down on your feet and lift your hips. Go up as high as you can. So if you can, I'm going to use Toby as a demonstration. Bring your feet a bit closer to you, Toby. And try interlacing your fingers underneath you like that. Now, breathe in and go even higher. Good, keep your feet on the floor. And because I know Evie is well able, and some of the other Eco Explorers might like to, you could put your hands under your shoulders and push right up to a huge big bridge. Some Eco Explorers might be as bendy as Evie. Some are going to keep it down like Theo, nice low bridge. As Theo said earlier, don't do it if it hurts. Do it if it feels good. Now bring it on down. Why is your bridge walking? Bring your knees into your body. Give yourself a little cuddle, just because it's so nice for your back after that, isn't it? So you roll into a little ball. Let's pretend to be just a little pebble and we'll roll our way up to sitting. Roll up to sitting. So where we're gone on our picnic today, that bridge was over a river. And alongside the river, all these trees are growing. So we're going to stand up. We're going to be a tree. You know this one, guys. And what my little yogi helpers are going to do today is show you ways of doing tree if you struggle a little bit to balance. So Theo here is coming to a little bit of wall space, and he's just putting his hand here when he needs it, and then tree the rest of the time. Evie, especially if you're newer to tree, she's doing it with her teddy on her head as well, which is really good fun, pretending Teddy's in the tree. She's leaning against the wall. Toby, super tree pose, 1 foot on the floor, 1 foot against his leg. And you can also even have the toes on the floor. Fabulous. Swap it the other way around, guys. Put the other foot down. So Toby's practiced this a lot. And I think the key thing with Toby's tree pose is that he keeps his eyes on one spot, and that way he doesn't wobble. Good. 1 more breath, everybody. I'll come to a tree as well. So we'll be that huge forest of trees all along the riverbank. All the different types of trees. Fabulous. Well done, Toby. Bring it on back down. And now we're going to be an eagle, because up in those trees we can hear birds. There might even be an eagle. Eagle pose a little bit challenging as well. So you can balance in the same way against the wall, or just using your hand against a bit of furniture, or like Toby, in the middle of the room. You're standing on 1 foot and you bring the other leg over it. So the leg you're standing on bends, the other leg crosses over. You have the option to put your toes on the ground, and then you wrap the arms one around the other, crossing the elbows and lifting up. So I'm doing a toes on the floor. Toby's doing an even more challenging version with the foot tucked behind. Okay, let's bring it up, guys. My goodness, I can't believe how good you are at that now. Other side. So swap feet and see. Sometimes the other side's more wobbly, sometimes it's better. The leg you're standing on, you have to bend it, okay? Crouch down, wrap your leg over, toes to the floor there if you like, and change your arms. Make sure it's the other way around. 1 elbow under the other, eyes focused. Beautiful. Now breathe. Remember, yogis, keep that breath flowing. Very good. That's enough. Bring it on out. Well done. I think it's time to find somewhere to sit down and have our picnic. So what we're going to do, it's a new pose for the Eco Explorers, it's chair pose. We found a picnic bench and we're going to sit down. So for chair pose, we don't sit right down on the ground. We take our feet together and then we bend the knees and you pretend to sit. Evie's going to do this, I think, with her little teddy on her lap to show you that's the chair. And then you bring your arms straight out in front. Isn't that perfect? Now, I've talked already about a happy back. Look how happy Toby's back is there. Do it again, Toby. Sore in the legs, is it? Come on, this will strengthen those legs. Beautiful. You can use the wall. You can use the wall. Good. Perfect. 1 more breath and up we come. Ooh, that makes for strong legs, doesn't it? Let's be a table. So we're going to come down on the floor. I'm going to sit down, feet apart. Now those feet need to be really firm. Okay, nice and rooted through all your toes. Put your hands on the floor behind you. You can have your fingers facing forwards or back, you choose. Now to be a table, you're going to lift up a little bit like crab, but as flat as you can. Lift your hips, lift your tummy, breathe. When you breathe in, make your table bigger. When you breathe out, because you're a living table, you're going to get a little bit smaller. Let's go again. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, soften. Very good. Can you go a little bit higher, make your table even bigger? Breathe in, breathe out, sit on down. Let me tell you about some benches they have in the zoo. They have 120 benches in the zoo, and each one of these particular benches are made from 2,000 milk bottles, plastic milk cartons. Yeah, which means that through all those benches, because of all those benches, 300,000 plastic milk cartons didn't go to landfill. Instead, in the recycling centre, they were shredded and reformed and made into the benches that you sit on in the zoo. So look out for them the next time you're in the zoo. Isn't that a really good example of reusing something, isn't it? Okay, so what are we going to do now? We had our little sit down, we're at our bench. Oh, we're beside the river. Let's be the river. Bring the feet out in front. River pose, very like sandwich. A little seated forward bend. See how you feel now. Has your body warmed up a little bit? Is it easier to fold in there? You can always pretend your river is bumping over some rocks and bend your knees, okay? That might be easier. Take another breath. Breathe out and bow down a little bit deeper. And then breathe in and come on up. Every river eventually ends up in the sea. Let's be the sea. Come onto your tummy, and we're going to do what's called bow pose, and we're going to pretend that we are the waves on the sea. Okay? So Evie, will you turn around so we can see your lovely face? And then we're going to hold our ankles. We're going to bend our knees, reach back, and hold your ankles. Ready? You're going to rise up as you breathe in. Pretend to be a wave rising up and a wave moving down. So we breathe in and the wave lifts higher and higher and higher. Lower and lower and lower. One more time. Use your breath. Give yourself some energy. Rise up and down we come. What would you find in the sea? What would you like to find in the sea?
Fish.
Fish. Let's do fish pose. So first of all, from bow, push yourself back. Pretend to be a little rock. A little pebble or a rock in the sea, because that's going to be very nice for your back after that last one. Take a breath. Now, we're going to come up. We're going to sit with our feet out ahead of us. So move up your mat a little bit. Feet out ahead. Lie down. We're going to do fish pose. So we lie right down and we bring our arms all the way underneath us, right in underneath. And then with our legs straight, that's the fish's tail, you press on your forearms, press on your elbows, lift your chest up, 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 and then drop your head back. Okay? Stay here, and I'm going to just make sure my little yogis are okay with this. Stay with it there, Toby. Looks fab. Breathe in like a fish, breathing into the sides of your body, into your gills. Beautiful. And then breathe out. Down you come, little fishies. So we want to keep the sea clean for the fish, don't we? Come on and sit up. Come on and sit up. So the problem is any rubbish that gets thrown into our rivers or washed into our rivers, it ends up in the sea. And I mean, that's where the fish eat and live. And the other little creatures that suffer from that, plastic bags in particular, are sea turtles, because they eat jellyfish. And when they're in the sea and they look up and they see a plastic bag floating above them, what do they think it is?
A jellyfish.
And they eat it. So it's really, really dangerous for all the sea turtles. When you see plastic bags blowing around in the wind, wouldn't it be a good idea to take it, hold on to it, put it in the next bin you find? Take your hands together, your feet apart. Bring your arms down between your legs. Going to be a turtle. I love turtle pose to you. Bring your hands under your legs, round to the outside of your feet. Got it? Stretch your feet away a bit. Hey, Toby Turtle. Breathe in and poke your little head out. Have a little look around. And now in you go, into your shell. Relax and breathe and feel your warm breath warming your shell. So relaxing. So we're going to breathe in. And we're going to come up, lifting our head out of our shell. Up we come. So nice. Time to relax, guys. Oh, look at these yawny heads. Lie back and relax. If you have your teddy and you want to put your teddy on your tummy for relaxation, go for it. I'll bring are you using this guy for your teddy? Well, do you want to go in and get one? You can if you want. You want that blanket there. So yeah, if Any eco explorers would like to have a little blankie to put over them? Whose is this? Toby, is it? Okay. We'll put that over like that, okay? But it's very warm at the moment. You may not need a blanket, just relax. Are you going to go and get one, Evie? So Evie's going to go get her blanket, get anything you need to make yourself comfy for relaxation. So guys, remember, even as kids, there is so much that you can do to help to protect the planet. Have you heard of reduce, reuse, recycle? So what that means, reduce number one means think about it before you buy or before you take something. Like even if that thing is free, just think, do I really need this? If this is something like a plastic straw that you're going to use once and throw away, don't use it. So the first thing is try and use less, okay? Or maybe if they in a shop or something, they say, would you like a bag for that, a paper bag or something? Don't take it if you don't need it. That's the first thing. Second thing, so reduce, reuse. So like the plastic bottles for the picnic benches, another really good example in the zoo. So if you think, I'm finished with this, what else could I do with it? Or could somebody else use it? That's reuse. What they do in the zoo, I love this example. No, reuse is use it again without, recycling it. So for example, in the zoo with the elephant dung, imagine how much elephant dung they're dealing with in the zoo, and they must have been thinking, what are we going to do with all this? What a great idea. They use the elephant dung to fertilize, which helps plants to grow. Isn't that amazing? So that's the second one, reuse, and then finally recycle. That's the third step, is just to, if possible, recycle it. Put it in the recycling bin, put it in the compost bin. So like our banana skins, our apple cores, into the compost bin. Okay, our paper, our cardboard, our glass, or hard plastics in the recycling bin. Really good to learn what you can recycle and to do it right. Okay, enough. Guys, it's time to relax. Let's lie down. We call this Shavasana. We have our feet hip width apart. Let the legs relax. Let your arms come down by your sides and your palms face up, or you can put your hands on your tummy. Okay, let your eyes close and lie back. And I want you to imagine that you are at our picnic spot where we went today in our yoga practice. Imagine now that you've packed everything up and you're just about to get back on that magic bicycle and go home. When? Who should come along? Only a little woodland creature. Who are they? What do they look like? Can they talk? Maybe they can talk. One way or another, you figure out that this little woodland creature would like you to follow them. So you go along with your new friend, along by the riverbank, walking along together. How do you feel? Do you feel excited? Do you feel curious? Do you just feel happy? You can hear the flow of the river as it flows along beside you. You hear the rustle of the leaves in the trees and the crunch of your feet on the path. It's a beautiful day. Now you can hear the river getting louder up ahead of you. And as you walk along a little further, you realize that the river is flowing over a little waterfall and down into a little pool of water, perfect for swimming. And here at this pool, lots of other little woodland creatures have come along to have a drink and have a play. Who's there? You decide to take off your shoes and socks and just dip your toes in the edge of the water and feel the coolness of the water between your toes. Maybe you've decided you'd like to get in for a little swim. Or do you just want to lie back on the grassy bank now and relax? Or do you want to have a play with these woodland creatures? Whatever it is that you decide to do, it's your favorite thing in the whole world. You feel so content and happy as you spend a little time here in your imagination with your new friends in this beautiful place. Now you and the little woodland creature who brought you here have to go back. So your new friend is going to bring you back along the path to where you first met, and then you say goodbye. Notice how you feel now as you lie here on the ground. Notice the sounds around you. Notice how you feel. And when you're ready, give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Give your arms and legs a little stretch. Curl yourself up into a little ball and come on up to sitting. We're going to sit in crisscross applesauce. Sit up and crisscross applesauce. So take your time and come up. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Close your eyes for a second. Notice how you feel. And then think of one thing in nature that you feel grateful for. Namaste. So come on in a little bit closer and we'll say goodbye to the Eco Explorers. Thanks very much everybody for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed it and that you feel lovely and relaxed now. And we'll see you again soon for more yoga and mindfulness here on the Eco Explorers Club website, brought to you by SSE Airtricity and Dublin Zoo.